does leave open probably the Galio here or something like that. Maybe even a Rakan for Weibo Gaming, but they will be picking up the Jace. Now Kaisa, okay, it is going to be Z on the Nila. Kaisa being picked up here for Soil.
Well, Kaisa can still go in the mid lane since this is more so popular in the mid as well, right? And for the Weibo Gaming side, support being lastly chosen is actually quite interesting for me. Vladimir gets locked in. Now this Nila goes to the jungle instead, and Camille goes top. This has been made possible as well by the professional players. We see a lot of this being implemented as well on some of the community tournaments. Let's see it in action this time around on the side of ThunderTalk. We will see the final orientation later on after the composition has been complete. The Galio gets picked up, but that's good engage and also follow-up coming in from Weibo Gaming. Vladimir gonna be in the mid lane. Nila is in the jungle.
Nila jungle, that is something that has been a lot more present in casual play, but definitely not common either. Now XBY gonna be picking it up because his two main junglers for the season have been taken out, Shen and Evelyn. So I want to see how this Nila is going to be performing. That would be very very interesting. I just have no other words for it. It's going to be interesting because we haven't seen Nila pretty much at all so far.
It's going to be really fun for sure. Let's see if this is going to be the lineup that ThunderTalk needed to actually secure even a game win against Weibo Gaming, because last time they met, it was actually a 2-0 sweep. Game number 1 on the way. Let's see who's gonna gain it at the top.
We actually did see a Nila on Trace Esports by the ever talented. So I'm not surprised that something that did give them the win is going to be emulated here by our boy XBY. So that's there is some precedent to it. You know, there is a history of this champion at the very least one. You're gonna be the second of Nila in season 2. So a lot of patience there for our boy XBY, but there is a very strong core to back him up with the Camille, with the Vladimir, and the Kaisa as well.
XBY starting on the blue side, Jace as well starting on the blue side as well. So it's going to be a slow start for the meantime, unless we do see some action here on Zihan and Shin. Yeah, we have seen a couple of Nila games already, but this still would be very, very interesting on the side of ThunderTalk, especially that we do see Z on the Vladimir as well. The Wampa combo is going to be absolutely glorious for ThunderTalk. Hextech Ultimatum into the Call of the Forge God as well. Nila goes in, Vladimir goes all out. Man, that is a lot of damage potential for ThunderTalk.
Yeah, Shindo getting bullied a little bit by Zihan because he just mistimed that tactical sweep. Oh, does get the sun off onto Zihan. Maybe gets the second auto attack tactical sweep to heal himself up. This top lane is a dual top lane, basically, because there is the Fiora, there is the Camille.
Fiora though is going to be very, very dangerous in the 1v1. As always, so far we do see a lot of wins actually on Fiora's side as well. So hard to win against this champion, especially once he gets his items. 1v1 gets so easier.
Yeah, it does get that's kind of why Fiora is named, you know, the Grand Duelist, because dueling is her forte. She lives for the 1v1. Now, when she does get those items, it just makes her 1v1 potential even stronger. That's why usually, you know, a lot of Fioras, they like to split push and bring at least one person to them, maybe two, because that is the strength of the champion. Now, that being said, already 2.5 minutes, both teams playing very cautiously. Neither one wants to give the opportunity to the other. Just Zihan a little bit forward there. The jungle has to actually flash out because he didn't have lunge available.
He wanted to check the top side jungle of XBuy right there, but got caught. Instead, had to use the flash. Still safe though, but bottom lane might be a different story. SMY still escapes and everything's fine.
Yeah, SMY a little bit too ambitious there, I think. Got punished quite a bit. Will be forced to back, probably. Yeah, he's gonna be forced to back. Just heal that damage up. Soil transitions over to the mid lane to make sure that Faye doesn't push it in, get an advantage that way. And I think this may be just a lane swap between Soil and he will be just chilling in the mid lane.
3.5 minutes. That's when our dragon laners go into the mid lane, so they're just gonna be chilling there for 1.5 minutes, possibly waiting for the objective, or maybe go on their reset, go back into the mid lane, take some control, pry as well, and prep up for the objective. Let's see what Zeon can actually put in the table this time around though. His fan is here. Won't be going in just yet, just poking out Shin. Fortunately, Shock Blast did not connect though. So at most it's just information for Thunder Talk.
Yeah, it's a tiny bit of oh, you were there.
You were there.
Just because he did not commit so far. There's accelerated shock blast. It does hit, but just barely. Shin just clearing out the minions, but they do have the information of where the enemy jungler is at the very least. So Thunderdog can maybe do something if they were trying to be proactive, but they are just really trying to scale up and get items, get damage.
It's gonna take a while, though. The composition here of Weibo Gaming can actually power spike a lot, especially in the mid side, Zeri side as well. Zihan going quite hard there against Z, but you have to be very careful. RH has been taking the trade of objectives bot lane.
Yeah, and Shen goes for the Hextech ultimatum. Did not really do all too much to Faye because he was inside the smoke screen. There's the ignite for some reason, but Shin does not go in on very hard on that. Fan is going to trade out that objective. Yes, Rift Herald for the Ocean Drake. So now Shin is in quite a bit of trouble. Under the tower, he doesn't have the Hextech ultimatum for this.
Also, Ocean Dragon being taken here by Weibo Gaming. Interesting. I'm gonna be wondering how Thunder Talk gonna make good value off this RH. Possibly to the mid lane, they're gonna be spawning it up. Maybe bash this tower up early. But with the presence of Jikan and Fan as well going towards there, only left at 300 HP. So, not much impact just yet. Only a potential tower. But it's going to be still very difficult here for Thunder, since they have a decent wave here on Wave Gaming side. And with scaling objective, that's, well, late game scaling online here for Weibo Gaming. If they get a second one, it's going to be very crucial already for Thunder Talk. But let's see, because still just no bloods at all. This is one of our most passive games actually. Both of them giving absolute respect towards each other, just checking each other, not really fully committing just yet, making sure when they strike hard.
Absolutely, and they are looking to try to strike hard here. XBuy maybe looking for something onto Zihan with the help of Z and SMY if they try to go for a dive. But no, that plan has been aborted. They're just going to kind of harass this Fiora under the tower. As Zihan is going to just take those minions out one by one, defending his turret, defending his property. And you're right, this is one of the slower games that we have seen so far.
They're taking their time. They know they have decent scaling on both sides. Akali, the Fiora, and also the Zeri. Actually, triple scaling on Weibo Gaming side. Thundertalk as well possesses so much. Camille, the Nila even can actually stand her ground later on. Especially the Vladimir and the Kaisa. So they're making sure early game is okay, efficient, but not really giving too much to their opponent. Good Call of the Forge God actually there, but unable to commit on the follow-up since Kratos is there. Weibo Gaming gets away scot-free. Top side might be next. But Fan is under a ward. Just another poke. This time the Shock Blast connects.
Yeah, that will be a little bit of damage at the very least. But Shin is just playing it really safe under his tower. He doesn't want to be the reason why Weibo Gaming maybe have a lead here, but maybe that can change with X-Buy, who is looking for wards right now. He is looking for a way to get into the top without being seen, and this may be the way with Shin being the kind of lane where he needs to be at the moment.
Man, 8 minutes, no fight.
Nothing.
To think we came from the match of FPX where we saw 2 kills per minute. and so much. This is definitely a refreshment, a refresh for us as well. No action whatsoever, no kills. Only objectives, only farms. Slight tracking onto each of their members, but not really a whole lot of commitment just yet. But it's about to be changed on the second dragon spawn, surely, because that is just going to be a big objective here, especially for Weibo Gaming. Thundertalk would want to deny them of that opportunity. Take him scaling. Riftmaker has been completed as well for the Akali. First items done for almost every member already. 2 items actually for the Mila. No boots just yet. Man, this guy actually wants to go fight.
Horn onto 1, onto 2. Fan is slowed down, but okay, now he's knocked up. Can Soil actually get the follow-up with the killer instinct? Not quite, not yet. Nothing doing. They do get the first kill at the very least onto the Fiora by the Vladimir, diving down under the tower in the bot lane, but in the mid lane where we're focusing, nobody has died yet.
Nobody. Only almost kills. But actually, Thundertalk might have found an opportunity to take this dragon for themselves. The teamfight potential of this team is actually massive, especially with the presence of Danila and the Call of the Forge God, making the fight happen. And this is how Weibo Gaming was actually also able to get a couple of wins through proper setups and proper outplays. Let's see if this dragon fight can actually go towards his favor, because X-Spy is starting it.
See the dragon is getting lower by the second, but nobody is really committing. Hichan is there, but can they commit to it? Oh man, he's not even hitting the dragon yet. Nobody's hitting the dragon now. Oh, that accelerated shock blast hit quite hard. Behind it, like Faye is behind enemy lines. Sorry, Faye is behind enemy lines here. But so far, Thundertalk, they are just stalling out Weibo Gaming. Same with Weibo Gaming.
Weibo Gaming stalling just right. You're right there, G10. Looks like they want to really go on the distance, going on the injury here. There's a wave crashing on the top lane though. Bottom lane is being pushed here by Z. Dragon still stuck at 4,000 right now. Let's see if they are actually going to be committing this time around. Thundertalk wants to secure this. They want to force a fight. Call of the Force God gets called.
There it is, and it will be Danila Thundertalk who secured the dragon, but can they secure the rest of this fight? The fight is kind of split. Zihan is trying to get away. He gets immediately clapped as Thundertalk secure themselves for kills, as well as the Drake. Now they are ahead by 3,000. This is where it gets scary for Weibo Gaming.
Thundertalk got their momentum swing after taking the dragon. After winning the fight, they also take the first tier tower and potentially even more. They can transfer their fighting power actually towards top to secure all tier 1 turrets here of Weibo Gaming.
Yeah, just the tier 1 turrets standing proud. Not for long, maybe, as Z is looking to make it a target. Now Weibo Gaming, though, they do need to make something happen here. Because they cannot just, yeah, they can't just keep doing this and not punishing Thundertalk.
Topside River has been established as well here by Thundertalk. Weibo Gaming really wants to prevent them from increasing their snowball capability and their scaling as well. Shen being 1v1 here by Zihan, but hookshot is readily available, so he would be able to escape anytime he actually pleases to do so. But the top side will not be defended this time around by Faye. Too much risk is there for the dive, and the tower will finally fall down.
Yeah, I wonder if they can actually get some big dives off. Oh, look at that damage from Shin. Ton.
Slicing through.
Hurting.
Yeah, Shin hurts.
Okay, that's a triple knockup, but that may be SMY getting punched there. There's Call of the Forge God, forces the Zonius off of 2 of them. But SMY has to get out of there. He can't afford to die right here because he is pretty much the only one in this fight for Thunderdog who is going to be remotely tanky, other than, you know, maybe Z by ripping away their target priority by going into a pool. But other than that, the real tanky one is SMY.
Yeah, SMY definitely has been able to endure so much damage. Are they actually going to be starting the Baron here? I think XY could actually 2v1 this alongside with SMY. Has the damage already, and this Nila is going towards his 3rd, maybe 4th build already. They're grouping up, though Weibo Gaming spots them. You know where they are. Killer Instinct! 1v1.
That was a big Killer Instinct, but will it be enough? No, not without the W, and he misses it. Very, very unfortunate that the lunge was there at the right time, because that could have been a kill there for Soil. But with that being said, that's all he wrote. He is going to just steal away this blue buff from the Jace.
Thundertalk as well, getting the resources away, denying them from Weibo Gaming, as well as taking full control of this map. Weibo Gaming can do anything but watch as their resources gets taken. Z takes a shock blast there. Decent damage still is present on the side of Fan. Maybe they can make something work later on, but they have to really rely on Jikian's engage. Maybe through Zihan as well, but it's just so difficult right now. They don't have that much frontline. At most, it's just the save from the hero's entrance. But other than that, it's really, really complicated.
I just wish that Thundertalk, if they were to be, you know, if they were to push this advantage that they have, because look, the gold difference is slowly brewing. 6,000. I wish they'd be a little bit more decisive here. I guess Weibo Gaming, because it's been 15 minutes and we've only gotten just a few kills. More towers than kills even. There's been 5 towers taken down and only 3 kills here on the side of Thundertalk. But Weibo, they are doing the right thing by being cautious and not giving anything. But this could be it. This could be the big GH, but it's not actually.
Yeah, great. Took a Void Seeker right there. Weibo Gaming still down 6,000. XY finally starts up the Dragon. SMY will get engaged. Not to avail. They actually turn. They might commit. Oh, the Forge God.
Ooh, that's gonna be maybe a big commitment. There's a Hero's Entrance as well to get the knockup. No, he's inside the Zonius. Fan is still gonna go down to the Vladimir at the very least. There's a Hextech Ultimatum that's denied by the Zonius base. Still is going to eat dust as his fate. That's gonna be 2 kills for Thundertalk. Lost 0.
Man, Thundertalk, clean. They also took the Dragon, potentially even the Baron as well. Soil is going to be there alongside with XBY and Z. And easily shred down this Baron. Weibo Gaming cannot do anything. They couldn't contest, they couldn't even try. And Thundertalk get yet again another free objective. The only objective that Weibo Gaming actually was able to get was the first Dragon. Towers are well secured on the side of Thundertalk. Mid lane, that was taken out, but the rest is just one-sided now for Thundertalk. It's really clean. Very reminiscent of how J-Team actually operated before.
Yeah, that is something that is commendable here. Thundertalk, and as well they have that Baron Nashor minion empowering buff, so their pushes are going to be even more deadly. And speaking of deadly, they get another kill right there. And that was all Z who's gotten another. Man, this Vladimir is just insane. I haven't nerfed Vladimir. I don't know. I don't think so. but he is going to like be entering inside their own base, trying to get at least one. There's a Heroes entrance as well, but Weibo Gaming is not having it. They are the ones who are going for kills. Z next, and then Soil maybe. That is just going to be a perfect game. Game number 1 from Thunder Talk.
Thunder Talk keeping it clean, keeping it cool, slow as well, but also remaining steady as they go.